Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your coach, it's Coach P. You're back on the sideline. Now, before we jump into this coach talk, you know exactly what I'm about to ask of you to do here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I love the support you guys are giving me. I love the love you guys are giving me. I love the questions that you guys are sending to me. And I want to ask you if you guys can help me reach that 1,000 subscribers. So that is a definite milestone on YouTube for me. So saying that, today's coach talk, I want to talk about boxing out. Now, before we do jump into that, I do want to share with you something that I read. This comes from Clark Kellogg. Now, Clark Kellogg is a basketball analyst. He was also picked 8 overall first round by the Indiana Pacers a few years back. This is what Clark said when it came to boxing out. He said this: rebounding is about desire, tenacity, and timing more than anything else. Jumping ability, apparently to Clark, is overrated. And boxing out to Clark Kellogg is overrated. Clark believes positioning is important, but good hands in pursuit of the pumpkin, which is the basketball, and desire to get to it is what matters most. All right, now, sharing that with you with what Clark said, how many coaches out there who are listening to this coach talk believes in what Clark said? How many players out there believe in Clark when he says that boxing out is overrated? Now, to me, it depends on who you're asking. That's the first thing. And number two, you have to look at how you rate it, right? Everybody rates things differently. Now, boxing out is absolutely an important basketball skill. I think every player should know how to do it, and everyone should be willing to box out hard when necessary. So it's definitely not something we should discourage players from doing. That being said, some coaches do take boxing out a bit too far. How many times have you heard a coach say the following during a timeout? We all need to find a body and box out every time that shot goes off, and everyone's got to box out. The next person who doesn't box out will be boxing out on the bench. I hear it personally as a coach. I hear this all the time. I'm sure some of the players out there also hear this all the time. Now, some coaches act like boxing out is something every player must do every time the opponent puts up a shot. And if you believe that, that's 100% incorrect. So in that case, boxing out is overrated. But in reality, this is what we're at. We want some players to box out while others pursue the ball. Which players box out and which pursue depends on a bunch of factors. 1, who they're matched up against. 2, where they are on the floor. 3, their rebounding ability and their athleticism. 4, the team's rebounding strategy. 5, the rebounding ability of their teammates, and 1,000,001 other things. So everything does matter when it comes to boxing out. My point is this: boxing out as a skill is not overrated. But all coaches do need to do a much better job teaching players when they should box out and when they would be better off pursuing the basketball. Saying that, if you subscribe to the channel, I do have a bunch of drills on that, all right? So again, guys, coach talk on boxing out. I'm curious to know what you guys think about the boxing out. Is it overrated or is it not? Until next time, everybody, from on the sideline, it's your coach, it's Coach P. Ciao for now.